Hey guys, this is that update video that I promised I would make. Sorry, excuse me, I'm eating these well actually these are my fiance's, but I'm pretty sure he won't mind. You know those candy corn pumpkins? They're really good. So anyway, sorry. They're really good. Here's that update video. Which I say what happened to me. So I'm sorry. So back in February 2011, this year, the week of Valentine's. I'm so sorry, y'all. Week of Valentine's, I got mascara on my hair too. I'm sorry. I'm just going off subject. Okay, so yes, back on track. See, maybe this is what it is. I don't know. Week of Valentine's, actually Valentine's Day, I was feeling like crap. I had the worst headache in the world. And I guess, if I've never had migraines before, but I guess I could associate it to that because I hear migraines are really bad. I know growing up, my cousins had migraines really bad, and it's like they couldn't even go out. They had to stay in bed, lights, no lights, everything. So, me and my fiance went to the emergency room, and the emergency room doctor just basically said, oh yeah, that's probably what it is, a migraine. And she gave me prescription Bayer and sent me home. So, okay. Next day, I woke up, and I could see, but everything was doubled over. I was like, okay, something is definitely wrong. So I went back to the same emergency room, saw a different ER doctor, and he gave me a CAT scan. I was thinking, I've had a CAT scan before. I was thinking, it's probably nothing. And he came back in, he was just like, yeah, we see something on your brain or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I was freaking out. The first thing out of his mouth was a brain tumor. What the hell? I was just freaking out. So they went ahead and admitted me into the hospital because the neurologist wasn't there. And so I was admitted, and then the neurologist the next day ordered an MRI. Right, MRI on my head, my neck, and my spine. And it turned out from the MRI, what it looked like was, what the neurologist was, multiple sclerosis, or MS for short. And it's an incurable disease. And I want to say my family was more, because my family was my father, my mother, and my fiance was there. All of them were with me in the hospital room when I got the diagnosis, or what he thought it was. And I was just kind of like, I didn't know anything about MS at all. And so it was kind of a little freaky to get something like that and to hear that it's incurable and stuff. But then I was kind of like relieved in a way, because I've noticed from the past, my symptoms first came in 2008, I want to say. I had vertigo really, really bad, and I was like, what is this? And I was trying to get answers, and then, the doctor was saying, I was on a medication then, and she was saying, well, that's probably just a side effect of that. And I was like, okay. And eventually it just went away. And then last year, I had this thing with my left arm to where it would just shoot up to my body, and I couldn't move it. And it was the most painful thing ever. And I went to the emergency room for that, and the doctor said, well, we probably think you just, it's a muscle spasm, or you pulled a muscle or something like that. So he gave me muscle relaxants, and that didn't help. But eventually, I wouldn't say after a couple months, I would say 3, it went away. It just went away, so I never thought about it. And they also did a lumbar puncture. I don't know if you had one of those, but they did that in the hospital just to kind of I guess you can't really diagnose MS, but you can get close to it. So they did a lumbar puncture, which was crazy. I was just hoping to avoid that. And they did that, and yeah, that pretty much just confirmed it or whatever. And so then I was just kind of like, okay, well, for right now, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I can't really, work and go to school. My focus is all on this, on the MS diagnosis. And so that's kind of why I hadn't been making videos and stuff. I've just been so wrapped up in that. So I went to see, or I'm still seeing, an MS specialist. And the first medication that he put me on was Avonex. And after, oh my gosh, I had like such trouble with Avonex. Like, not necessarily, I want to say, because there's bad side effects with Avonex, like the flu-like symptoms and stuff. But eventually, I took to Aleve, a sleeping pill, and the next day I was a little sore, stuff like that. But it got better over time. But I'm saying, like, as far as like injecting myself, I wanted to say, like, where the hell is the nurse when you need her? Because I just could not do it. I would have my fiance do it, and he loved doing it. It's so weird. He loved sticking me with stuff. Ooh, bad words. Anyway, yeah. So eventually, I kind of built up the courage because I saw a lot of YouTubers. Like, if you search like Avonex injection or whatever, you see a lot of YouTubers on there who are injecting themselves and stuff. And so I kind of built up the courage until one night I was just like, okay, I got to do it myself. What if he's not here? I got to do it. So eventually I did it. I was like, okay, so I got used to that. And then now my neurologist, MS specialist, I should say, is saying that he doesn't think the Avonex is working because right now he's saying I'm going through a moderate relapse. And he put me on steroids. He put me on these 250 milligram prednisone steroids. So that's kind of the reason why too. I'm eating candy because the side effects that I get from it are I get this really gross taste in my mouth, and I get like my stomach kind of is a little it's more just a gross taste. So I've been eating candy, and I also found out like sucking on like lollipops, these are dum-dums, kind of helps with the taste and stuff. Yeah, so right now, since the Avonex is not working, is from what he says, and I never thought it was either, he wants to put me on Tysabri, which I'm kind of nervous about because Tysabri is like, whoa, it's up there, in the medications. I feel like we should, start off with the same level, like there's like Avonex and Copaxone and Rebif. There's the pill form, I forgot what it's called, it starts with G. Just a jump from Avonex to all the way up here to Tysabri, and I know it works for a lot of people. I just, with the side effects and that there's a risk of brain infection, and he's like, well, it's 50-50, and it's like, I don't want to be a guinea pig, okay? I want to try. If none of these medications work for me, okay, then yes, I'll try Tysabri. I'll go and try Tysabri, but so I don't know. Currently, right now, I'm in the process of getting a second opinion, trying a different neurologist, seeing what they say. And I just want to put that out there, like, just because somebody's an MS specialist doesn't mean, doesn't mean that they're always right. I highly recommend getting a second opinion. So, that's currently where I am right now. What's changed? I've changed my diet completely. I've cut out red meat. I try to eat, well, besides these, I try to eat as healthy as possible. I've lost a lot of weight. I've noticed that. My wedding dress has had to been like altered like hardcore because I've lost so much weight. I feel like a little healthier. I feel like not as sluggish and not as tired. My vision is back to normal. My vision took about, I want to say like 2 months to go back to normal. And I wear glasses now. Really when I'm like reading or whatever, or driving too. So yeah, I want to say things have pretty much gotten close to back to normal. And what else? So I've just tried to be as involved as possible, research about this disease and everything. I recommend a lot of people, if you don't know what MS is or multiple sclerosis is, go look it up, because I had no idea about it, and it just turns out I have it. Nobody else in my family has it that I know of, and you wouldn't even know, like, just seeing somebody, if they had this disease, like, unless they told you. And I'm so open with this disease. Like, I'm not the type to where I'm like, I want to shy away from it. I'm so open. It's like, yeah, I have multiple sclerosis. I have it. So what? It's just something I gotta deal with. And my goal is to stay as healthy and active as possible, because I'm only, what am I just turned 25. I'm only 25. So I want to, you know, I want to live out the rest of my life as well as I can. And if you are know somebody or are suffering from MS too, contact me, because I just love, I don't know if that sounds weird, I just love hearing from people who know what I'm talking about, because sometimes I'm like telling people you know, what I'm feeling and stuff, and they're like, what? They give me this confused look. And it's like, when I talk to people about medications and their symptoms and everything like that, it's great, because it's like, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm going through. So yeah, it's great. So that's kind of my update. Oh, also too, real quick, because this video is kind of long, my fiance is going to be joining the military. He's going to swear in after our wedding in November. And so we will be, or we will have insurance. I will have insurance, because that's the most important thing. And so I will be a future military wife, and I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of excited to meet new people and travel and stuff. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's the update. Wedding salon, and I don't have my ring on, like in my other video. Oh my god, I don't wear a ring. I don't have my ring on. But, yeah, that's it. That's the update. So I've been gone. So, yeah. If you have any questions or you want to contact me, just send me a holla, comment, message, and everything like that. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.